Hi, I'm Vicky McQuee and I work in the registration section within the Racing Department of Horse Racing Ireland. Within this section we have 6 team members who look after our owner registrations and colour registrations, authority to acts, maintenance of horses and training, racing clearance notifications, naming, clubs, companies, and obviously liaise with our owners, trainers and breeders on a daily basis. There are many ways to get involved in ownership. Horses can be leased or bought, and you can get involved with a syndicate or a club that's already registered with us. There are different types of owner registration. Firstly, we have sole ownership, which is exactly that. You race under your name with your own racing colours. Then there's partnership registration, which is 2 to 4 people, all who need to be registered as owners with Horse Racing Ireland. The colours of the first named partnership will be used with this, and the horse can race either under a partnership name or the individual names. A partnership is on a horse-by-horse basis. Then we have our syndicates, which take 3 to 100 shareholders. One person is registered as the agent and they are responsible for looking after the syndicate. The horse will run under the syndicate name and the syndicate racing colours that are registered. We also have a company registration, which means you can register your company and race under that name and the colours registered for that. And we have clubs, which take an infinite amount of people, and everybody within that entity is involved in every horse that races under the club name and the club colours. All registration forms can be emailed to us at registrations@hri.ie, and they need to accompany a copy of your ID, so driver's licence or passport, and a copy of your utility bill so we can verify your details. All of our forms are available on racehorseownership.ie, and we advise all owners to have a training agreement with their trainer and also to have a syndicate or club agreement and code of conduct issued for them. One of the fun aspects of registering as an owner is designing your own colours. You can go to the racehorseownership.ie website and see the colours design tool, which will help you choose the set that you want to register. It will also tell you if they're available or not. Colours can be registered on an annual basis for 5 or 10 years or for life. Naming is another busy area for us, as we name all the thoroughbreds for racing and breeding in Ireland. To name a horse, you need to fill up an original naming application and send it in to us along with the horse's passport. On the form, it's very important to make sure that you have clearly put in all the pedigree details, your name choices, making sure they're spelled correctly, and please do not put anything on it that you do not want to use, as we will automatically move on to a name choice if it's not available. The declaration on the naming form must be signed by a vet or a licensed trainer, and this is confirming that the microchip and the markings of the horse are up to date. Another thing to remember is that name choices cannot be longer than 18 characters, and this includes spaces. When we are doing our checks, we need to make sure that names are available for use, and if they are in Irish, we actually have to give an explanation and a meaning for them. We also need to make sure that when we're checking that nothing is offensive or could be misconstrued by the public in any way, shape or form. All foreign breds must have a set of typed markings accompanying the application, and obviously the passports need to come in with those as well. All of these will be checked against their exports to make sure that the correct horse has travelled into the country before we register the name for it in Ireland to go racing.